on Little Collins Street. I'm about to go in and interview Linda Reed. I'm just meeting her here at this cafe called Mr. Monroe. Okay, here we go.
Hi everyone, my name's Linda Reed-Enever. I'm a publicist and marketing coach. We're actually here today in one of my workshop rooms before we get started, but I'm also known as the BBB lady and the founder of Business. But what I really like to do is teach business owners how to market their business.
So today, this first video, we're going to talk about business, and just the importance of the Facebook group and how you came about starting that group.
The group started in 2014. I saw there was a need for a space which was bully and judgment free for business owners. So we'd seen lots of business owners, getting judgment or being bullied for what they were sharing, and I didn't want that space. So we created a space, and originally I'm like, it'll be good. My business owner friends and I will hang out here, we'll talk about business and we'll break that isolation. By the time I woke up the next morning, that group was close to 500 members strong. And so the boundaries and the rant, all the guidelines I'd set at that point in time were promo free, must join in to promote, must do this sort of stuff, must be kind to each other. And obviously we've grown to where we are today, which is just below 30,000 members, because we just did a bit of a clean out of people who weren't as joyful as, not as joyful, but weren't as supportive and that sort of stuff of the community, or we're using the group to dump and that sort of stuff. And social media isn't about that. Social media is about engaging, sharing your expertise and your knowledge.
Well, I've been in the group for a bit less than a month now. And I've been quite active in the group, you could see. And I feel really safe in the group.
And that's the biggest thing about that space, is it is safe, and we will try our best. We're only human as an admin team, but we'll try our best to make sure that business owners are feeling safe and it's a good, encouraging space to ask questions.
So what are your tips on creating a Facebook group?
My tips on creating a Facebook group are, you've got to make sure that it's actually something you have time to do. So Facebook groups aren't a magic bullet, just like any social media stuff isn't a magic bullet. It's not, it does take time, and you're required to actually invest that time. And it's not going to be something you can sell to. That community is looking for education. And you've got to have the foundations right in the first place. And I've got a whole blog post on this one about what you need to look at to run a Facebook group, and is it right for you?
I might put that link in.
We'll pop the link in. Because there's some questions here to ask about who's going to admin with you and all of that sort of stuff, and it's a bit of a process.
Well, I saw that you've got a few groups actually.
So we have dedicated groups to relation to courses that we run, masterminds and those sorts of things, but no, BBB is our main one, and then obviously we've got our media hub, which has their own membership group.
So what do you love about it most, the group?
The connections. So the connections that business owners are making with each other. The fact that I get to work with an amazing room full of business owners today. That most of them have found me through that group. Some have been working with me longer than the groups existed.
So a lot of them are around Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, and even some New Zealand.
We're still 97% Australian based within the group, but that doesn't mean that we've got people from the States, we've got people from New Zealand, we've got people from China, from India. It doesn't matter where we are. We're an Australian based group, and we will keep our topics around the Australian market 90% of the time, but that doesn't stop an international business owner from taking part.
So what are the most common topics on the chat group?
See, that one we only got Facebook topics a week ago, so to ask me that question in another week. But there's things about web design, about how to do stuff in business, but there's 30,000 members, there's no particular common topic. There is what's related to the business owners at that point in time.
I found them really useful and encouraging. Like, I posted a question yesterday and I got really good advice. And variety of advices as well.
That's awesome. And look, that's what it's all about, is getting a variety of input. Not everything, and that's the one thing I'll say to anyone who's in a Facebook group, not every piece of advice will relate to you, is going to work for you, or is at your stage in journey, but just have a read and work it out.
Sometimes you already know the answers and you want to just confirm that you're
on the right track.
On the right track. So that's really good that way. What are your challenges
of running a Facebook group? People.
You gotta like people, don't you?
Sorry guys. It's running the expectations of people. So a while ago we had someone say that if we spent 5 minutes with every member running them through the guidelines, we'd have a better community. And my response to that person was, and we were only 28,000 at that time. I said, that's 8 hours a day 5 days a week, that's a full-time job.
Yeah, absolutely.
So which would you like to pay for the staff member who's going to do that?
Yeah. But you're the one that looks through all the posts before you make it.
No, what you saw was the group in post-approval with the bushfires. So when the group goes into, we'll go into post-approval for a couple of periods. We'll go into post-approval on weekends to give our admin team some time off, because the one problem about social media and 24/7 is if they weren't getting a response within 10 or 15 minutes, they were annoyed. Or it was when people would stir stuff up, was the weekends, you know, had a couple of drinks, they were a little bit more relaxed.
Yes, drunk posting.
Drunk social media posting, Friday nights, like high alert. And that was when you would see what we call good members doing bad stuff. But you know, after 5 years of running the group, well actually it's coming up to its 6th year this year, we made the decision that our admin team need their weekends.
Yeah. How many admin?
So we've got 4 in the admin team and the moderation team that are mainly in there, but from time to time, different members of my team will come in and step in and relieve some.
Online, aren't they?
They are my team. They all work with Clive and I. So the admin team is not a volunteer. We do not have volunteer admins in the group. The reason we don't have volunteer admins in the group is because these guys work with us. They know what we expect. They know what the guidelines are, and they know who we are. And that's really important.
And you post a lot of videos as well of yourself on the group, which is what I enjoy.
Yep.
And a lot of lives as well. Do you find that effective?
Well, Facebook Live is the #1 platform for connection with business owners and those sorts of things. But sometimes it needs to be video, and especially if we're adminning something, sometimes it really needs to be video for people to actually take it seriously. Yeah. And that's where we'll do video, but we'll use video when it's necessary. And,
But I just started joining Facebook group. In fact, I went away from Facebook for a while and I got into Instagram, but now I'm getting back into Facebook because it's just changing.
So what took you away from Facebook?
My other business.
Yeah.
It was just more visual, more, you know.
Where Instagram the market.
Yeah. Photos, pretty pictures, but then the videos got more, I just found videos a bit more effective. Then I got back into Facebook because you can put links in it and you can connect with people in the groups. It's much more effective connecting with Facebook groups than it is with Instagram groups.
And that's a big thing. But what you've got to, whereas no matter whether it's a group or whatever, it's about finding which area and which social media zone meets your needs. And it's okay to walk away from a social media channel or platform if it doesn't work for you.
We'll just leave it on that note. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video.
See you.